And now, it's time for the Who News. Hello there everybody and welcome to another report of Doctor Who News. I wasn't expecting to make another one of these so soon after the last one, but we've had some pretty big news if you're into the collection space or certainly the Blu-ray space of Doctor Who. At midnight today that this is coming out, we had the announcement that the next collection Blu-ray set would be coming out, which is the collection Season 8, which is Jon Pertwee's second season as the third Doctor. It's very exciting news, and this one had sort of been rumoured for quite a while. There were some sites in America and other countries, I believe, that were already sort of listing this before the official announcement with no pictures or anything. So this one was rumoured for quite a long time, and there was quite a lot of talk about another Pertwee season coming. Obviously, we have Season 10 already out, but Season 8 is a pretty cool choice to go with. And the first thing I want to talk about is, I mean, look at this gorgeous artwork. This is another work of Lee Binding, who we talked about last time as he did some work on the 50th anniversary special steelbook, so he's put his talents here again. And I mean, you've got John looking absolutely fantastic in his classic red outfit and purple lined cloak. You've got Roger Delgado as the Master there, who of course appears in every story in this one. You've got that thing from Colony in Space, can't remember what it's called. You've got a Zal from the Demons, an Axon from the Claws of Axos, and an Auton from Terror of the Autons. 5 great stories there. He's holding his dematerialization circuit. Nice little touch, because the Doctor was trying to reprogram the TARDIS, or remember his knowledge of the TARDIS at this point. There's another picture of the side on. So we're sticking with the same sort of, format. You've got the modern Jodie era logo on the side, and the number there. That'll look great on the shelf. And there is the package. Now, this is an 8-disc set, which has taken a few people by surprise, because there's only 5 stories in here. So for 5 stories over 8 discs, that's quite surprising. I like this little artwork down here they've got of the Doctor and Joe, and on the booklet there, even though the Doctor's holding the Master's mask, which I don't think is in the original picture. So yeah, 8 discs. I'm on the Zoom website at the minute. You can pre-order it from Zoom, from Amazon, and from HMV. I believe £44.99 is the standard going price, which took a few people by surprise, because most of the time these have been, I think, between £35 and £40. I guess with the current economic climate the UK is in, the economy has taken an absolute battering, so I think naturally things were going to increase in price. But do you know what? £44.99 is better than what it's going to be on eBay, months after this comes out. So that's where you can pre-order it from. And if you haven't used Zoom before, look down here, you can sign up to Zoom and get 10% off your first order, so you can knock off about £4.50 there if you so wish. In terms of description, we haven't got any special features yet. All we have is a blurb about the season and listing the 5 stories, being Terror of the Autons, The Mind of Evil, Claws of Axos, Colony in Space, and the Demons, which is completely fair enough. That, as I say, this has only recently been announced. Maybe they want to keep the special features a bit closer to their chest for the time being. Literally, as I'm recording this episode of Who News, they announce some things that are going to be on it in a YouTube video, so that was quite apt timing for me. So I mean, we're just going to see. I've briefly skimmed this. You have a nice little skit here. I can't play it all because of copyright. Basically, skimming through it, you've got Joe and Clifford Jones doing their things in their house. And then, look, it's the Autons again, because that's the season they're from. So that's cute. And then it's just saying about how everything's been remastered, picture quality, sound quality, and some of the special features. We've got Katy Manning in Conversation, which is, one of these series that Matthew Sweet's been doing, interviewing hour-long documentaries, which is really cool. I'm really glad they've done that. They've been doing that one per box set, so it only seemed obvious that for Season 10 they would get Katy Manning on board to do this. You've got this feature called Devil's Weekend, which seems like it's, from what we see, John Levene and Katy Manning spending a weekend in where they filmed the Dæmons. That's pretty cool. Slightly makes me think we might not get Return to Devil's End, but hey, you never know. We've got this other documentary coming called Terrence and Me, which is seems to be presented by Frank Skinner, of all people, and which seems really interesting. And that's good because, sadly, Terrence Dicks is no longer with us. He passed not too long ago, so it's only fitting that he gets a full documentary or featurette based on him as well. The next thing is we've got 3 classic Who directors. There they are there. And they seem to be visiting, or it says the direct route for Season 8, so that makes me think they're going to all the different locations for Season 8 as well. And then, of course, you have Behind the Sofa, which is where members of the production team, cast, crew, watch the stories and give their thoughts on them. And we've got some interesting combinations. We've got Katy Manning and, what was his name again? Stuart something. I'm so sorry, I forget. But basically, Joe and Clifford Jones. But they've got, look, there's the screen, because, of course, it's the era of social distancing. So you've got those two there. So it's not really behind the sofa, it's behind the Perspex glass. So you've got those two. You've got Sarah Sutton and Janet Fielding. These two have always been, like, my favourite for these things. They are hilarious together. Janet Fielding, in particular, is just so funny. And what's also cool is you have the current master. You've got Sacha Dhawan, and you've also got his current partner, Anjali Mohindra, who, of course, was Rani and Sarah Jane, recently appeared in Series 12 as Queen of the Skithra, and they don't have Perspex glass between them because they are a couple, so presumably they've been in the same bubble. So nice, you've got a real mix of different people. You've got two people around at the time, you've got two people from a slightly later era, and you've got two people from the modern era, and so fitting as well, you've got Sacha Dhawan, being that 2021 will be the 50th anniversary of the Master. The rest of the trailer is like, there you go, you've got some updated special effects from the Troll as well, and that's really all they announced. But I think that's really cool. They've announced the things I think people expected. We expected an in conversation, we expected more behind the sofa, and we've got teased at some new features as well, like the Devil's Weekend thing sounds like really a neat idea, sort of like the Weekend with Waterhouse they did, but only where they filmed the Dæmons. You've got the stuff with the three directors, which looks really interesting, and I'm glad we're getting some sort of Terrence Dicks featurette as well. So there you go, that's what features are on the set at the moment. But let me know in the comments, what things are you expecting, or what things are you hoping appear on the Season 8 box set? Do you want Return to Devil's End to have its own disc? Because I certainly would. Remastered as well, imagine that. But yeah, let me know, what sort of things are you expecting? Are you excited at this release so far, what they've announced? Let me know in that comment section. But that's really all there is to say for now. I mean, I'm so glad we've got another one of these announced, because it's felt like forever. Obviously, there's been delays due to what's been going on in the world, but I'm glad we've had the next one announced. In terms of release, I think it's on Amazon. On Amazon at the minute, there it says 2021. I didn't think we were going to get it in 2020 with only a month to go. So 2021, and somewhere, I saw on Twitter somewhere, it said Q1 2021, so implying the first few months. That would be really cool. I mean, from what we know about what they've been filming, they have completed a lot of Blu-Ray documentaries, assumedly for this box set, and they've been editing them. So, again, you'd like to think it'll be out pretty promptly in 2021. I've already pre-ordered mine. I've pre-ordered mine off Amazon, but as I said, it is available to pre-order if you want to do it on Zoom and you want to make an account, get 10% off. You can also pre-order it at HMV and probably some other online retailers as well. But let me know in the comments section below, what do you think are going to be on the discs here? Aside from the 5 stories, what do you want to see on discs 6, 7, and 8? And let me know, are you going to pre-order this set? I've already seen a lot of people do it. If you are going to pre-order it, I'd recommend doing it now. Most places don't take your money until like the items are dispatched, so don't worry about that. But let me know, are you going to get the collection Season 8? Thank you very much for listening to this Who News Report. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more Doctor Who content. I've been Adam Martin from AMTV, and I'll see you in the next report. A massive thank you to our producer and director patrons for your support towards us here at AMTV. You just help keep us going, and that's massively appreciated. And that does bring us to the end of another evening here on AMTV. We hope you enjoyed the programme, and we hope to see you next time. Good night.